Michael Brandon, another reporter. He's been out and about in Mobile today with some more information on things that have happened here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Earlier today, I went north of Moffett Road, and Mr. Finch's house, Thomas Finch's house, was like a scene out of a Western movie. Desolate with no sign of life, with dirt and sand everywhere. Take a look at this video from his house earlier today. I spoke to Mr. Finch. He did not want to be on camera, but he told me the water line was over a foot in his home, which sits behind a MAWSS retention pond. He said on Tuesday night the wall burst, sending water and mud towards his home, ultimately inside of it, moving it off of its foundation. Now he and his wife are staying in a hotel down the road. Today we reached out to MAWSS for a comment on the issue. Public Affairs spokesperson Barbara Shaw offered this statement. It says, MAWSS is very concerned about what happened, and for the couple whose home was impacted, this project is still under construction, and we have told our contractor and engineering firm to make sure this issue is addressed immediately. And for Mr. Thomas Finch's sake, he hopes it is addressed immediately as well. He was very concerned about it, and he said that that he hopes it gets fixed and things get back to normal as soon as possible. But we're going to continue to monitor that situation for you, as well as when these roads will be reopened here on Fox 10 News and also online on fox10tv.com. Reporting in Mobile, Michael Brandon, Fox 10 News.
Hey, Michael, really quick, in talking to a lot of people, they were telling me how they just didn't have flood insurance to help them to recover. Is that what you're experiencing out there? Are people saying whether or not they had flood insurance to be able to repay some of their things lost?
Some have flood insurance and some not, but you know, you got to think about this. Many of these locations that have flooded here in Mobile County were not typically thought to be flood-prone areas. And so we saw that in McGregor, we saw that here on Gerby, places that we wouldn't normally think would be flood-prone. They flooded and water got exceedingly high above what the normal water plane would be. Many people were telling me yesterday their flash flood warnings were going off on their iPhones, and they were wondering, well, why would I be worried about this if I don't live in low-lying areas? Well, we see what happened now with Gerby and McGregor and different places like that. So it turns out that some folks who might not have had flood insurance are going to have to be paying a pretty penny when it comes to repairing damage at their homes. Yeah,
that was the story in Pensacola, too, because most of the flooding happened there in the inner city. And when do you get flooding in the inner city? All right, thank you, Michael Brandon, reporting. Well, up next on Fox 10.